Today's story is about the clock tower that forgot the time. In the middle of a busy little town stood a tall, proud clock tower. For many years, it had ticked and chimed faithfully, helping everyone know when to wake up, eat, go to school, or head home. The baker relied on its morning bell to pull the bread from the oven. Children waited for its afternoon chime to end school. Even the birds perched on its roof and sang along with its melody. Life in the town flowed like clockwork, guided by the tower. But one morning, something very strange happened. When the sun rose, the clock tower did not chime. Its long hands wobbled uncertainly and then froze. "Oh dear," whispered the clock tower. I think I've forgotten the time." The townspeople noticed immediately. "How will we know when to open the shops?" cried the grocer. "When should we start school?" asked the teacher. "Without the clock tower, nothing will run on time," shouted the mayor. The clock tower felt heavy with sadness. "I'm no use to anyone if I can't keep time," it thought, its gears drooping like a tired face. Among the crowd stood Lila, a curious little girl with bright eyes and a clever mind. She touched the smooth stone of the tower and said softly, "Don't worry, we can help you remember." The townspeople looked skeptical. "A little girl helping a giant clock tower," someone whispered. Lila smiled and looked around. She noticed the rooster on the farm crowing as the sun peeked over the hills. "Morning time," she said. She watched the baker carry trays of fresh bread. "Breakfast time," she cheered. She saw schoolchildren laughing and running to play. "Afternoon time," she exclaimed. When the stars twinkled in the night sky, she pointed upward. "Bedtime." Bit by bit, Lila helped the clock tower remember each part of the day. Slowly, tick by tock, its hands began to move again. The first tiny chime sounded for sunrise. The clock tower's gears hummed and groaned as it remembered the rhythm of life. But the challenges didn't stop there. That afternoon, a messy parade marched past the tower. Confetti and ribbons got tangled in the gears. The townspeople panicked as the clock began to chime the wrong hour. "I don't know what to do," cried the mayor. Lila thought quickly. "If we all help, we can fix it together." She and the townspeople carefully removed the confetti and ribbons while guiding the clock tower to reset its hands. With a few careful twists, the clock tower chimed correctly once more. Then one evening, a sudden windstorm blew through the town. Rain poured down, gusts rattled the tower, and one of the clock hands bent slightly. The townspeople gasped. "Now what?" cried the mayor. Lila ran to the tower. "It's okay. We just need to help the clock tower again." She gathered a few people, and together they carefully supported the bent hand until the storm passed. By the next morning, the sun shone brightly, and the clock tower chimed proudly, louder and stronger than ever. The town cheered, and the clock tower felt warm inside, realizing that even something as tall and strong as itself needed friends and care sometimes. From that day on, the clock tower didn't just tell time. It listened to the laughter of children, the crowing of roosters, the baker's busy morning, and the townspeople's routines. And whenever it forgot or struggled, it knew that asking for help was not a weakness, it was a gift. The clock tower learned to enjoy each moment of the day, morning, noon, afternoon, and night. It even began to whistle little tunes between the chimes, making everyone smile. And the townspeople learned something too. Caring for one another, noticing little details, and working together made life smoother and happier. The end. Today we learned that even the strongest sometimes need help, and that's okay. By caring for others, working together, and noticing the little things, we can solve problems and make life brighter for everyone.